Yo, what's up?
What's going on, guys?
Welcome to OrbyChat Part 2. So today we're going to be talking about trials and some light levels, and then some new games that came out that could challenge Destiny. So first off, what do you think of Trials? Weekend number 2?
Trials
year number 2?
Trials week 2. You want to rate it again, or?
Yeah, give it 1 through 5. Go ahead and rate it, and then tell us why, I guess.
Okay, so last week it was Bannerfall. I gave it a 2 after because of the map.
Yeah, you gave it a 1 at first.
Yeah. This week I had a good experience up to certain points. I'm gonna go 2 again, cause I liked the map. I did.
You did like the map.
At first, I hated it. At first, but then like once you start getting it down and like with your team, like you coordinated and talked. That was the biggest thing. I was a good map. I liked it. It wasn't like a huge shotgun map. Like people tried to. If they tried to rush shotguns and it would fail. If you were talking and like could call.
Well, there's a lot of open lanes even in those tight corners.
There's a lot of sniper lanes, but you could avoid those and still win it. Like I did think that was good. But I don't know what's going on with these error codes, man. Like we had one card that we were playing together, and we had an 8-0.
Yeah. And
then you saw what happened. You got kicked.
Yeah. So we got to 8-0, and then I think I got a vulture and then an apple. I get kicked all the way back to the Destiny start screen. I'm able to log into Destiny, go into Orbit, and then when I try to join their fire team, a code popped up and said, you can only join their fire team if you have Xbox Live Gold, which I obviously have Xbox Live Gold, or I wouldn't be able to sign into Destiny.
Right.
And so I tried hard resetting. Same thing popped up when I tried to join the fire team. I'm in Orbit at this point. Like, I'm in the game, which I should not have been able to sign to the game if I didn't have gold.
Right.
Tried to join your fire team, same thing happened. So I was just like, okay, screw it. I actually had a code for a 14-day free trial for Xbox Live, so I was like,
you entered that?
Yeah.
I didn't know you did that.
Yeah, from Halo. So I was like, okay, I'll just try the code. It's because it's free. So I went to the screen, typed in the code to get Xbox Live Gold. It popped up and it's like, you don't need this code because you already have gold. I'm like, I know I have gold, but it's saying I don't. So I tried it again. It would not let me in.
Actually, that's when I told you to hard reset. I think I was like,
I'd already hit one more time. So I did it again. Well, actually, I think before that, I was like, okay, I'll just try typing in my credit card again, like buying 1 month of it, see if that has any difference. Tried it, same thing popped up. Like entered in all my info, and it was like, you don't need to buy this, you already have it. So you said hard reset one more time. I hard reset again. It actually worked, and then we got beat. So
for those who don't know about trials, it's the biggest thing is we're trying to go 9-0, which is flawless. And when you say 9-0, it's 3 versus 3, elimination based. So once one of your teammates goes down, he cannot re-enter the game unless he is revived by one of your teammates. So you play that match, and that match is best out of first 1 to 5 wins, and that would count as a win on your 9-0 card. So we had gone to 8-0, and we were 1 win away. That's when that happened. So the process took like 20-25 minutes, and it's a big deal because
I think it took like 40. I hopped on Microsoft and started chatting online with somebody.
Really?
To try and figure it out, but that last hard reset worked.
Yeah, well, the reason it's such a big deal is because all momentum is gone, and it tries to match you with teams that are like the same record as you at that point. So it matched us, and we just like hadn't been playing for like 45, and like that's the biggest thing about flawless is too like you gradually get better and figure it out.
Chemistry, momentum.
Yeah. So it was just all gone, and so we ended up not getting 9-0. We went 8-1, and just about like got off, was pissed.
And that's like a good hour and a half investment. Like probably longer if you think you have to have a few trial like warm up cards, and then like get into it.
But if you were to go straight 9-0, it's I think we did it.
It's hour 15.
Hour 15 is about the time it would take. So you know that because normally we play it like right before reset, so our last card always has to be like within a certain amount of time.
True.
But then my next experience was I was playing, I guess it was Saturday night. Either way, we played several cards. I was playing with 2 other guys. Captain Floppy Dart was one of them, and it took several cards to get in sync, get in rhythm. Once we did, it was like he was like, "This is my last card, last one." So we just started crushing it, and we get 7-0. And then we're
without mercy used, right?
No mercy's used. The mercy is where it gives you a free loss, so it doesn't count on your card. But 7-0, and then the next game I'm winning, or our team is winning 3-2, and I have a golden gun. ready to pop. And as the match starts,
It's like another guaranteed round.
yeah,
almost.
it was almost guaranteed to put 4-2, and that's hard to come back from this. So we almost had that game. But it kicked me. As soon as it kicked me, I lose my mercy. So I'm still 7-0 on my card. They lose, though, because it's 2v3 now. I can't get back in the game. And now we're going into a match where I've been kicked, going into an 7-0. They're still 7-0. Next game we got in, they were just better. They played better. But we could have been 8-0 using the mercy, or played against another
You would have had
team.
2 chances
Yeah.
for one game. Instead, you had 1 chance.
So
for
we
2
didn't get the
games.
mercy. So we didn't get the flawless. So no flawless this weekend purely because of that. Otherwise, I would have played more, put more effort into it. But it was 2 for 2 on screwing us over. So I was just like, well, that's it for me this weekend until they fix that. I mean, dedicated servers.
Yeah, this is. I mean, it's a problem because Destiny is supposed to be a mix between a PvP and like a straight up like kind of RPG focused game, with a lot of people playing purely for the PvP side of it, and like this is the premier PvP like tournament, and if you're gonna have that many problems with it, you're gonna turn a lot of players off like right away.
Oh, it
Like,
did. Yeah,
it's-
like we
it's
said last week,
terrible.
there's people not playing that would normally
Yeah.
play that aren't doing it because it's just the servers are so bad.
Yeah, like people,
And it just
especially
makes it so frustrating that it's happening at that like after you've put an hour into it.
yeah, it's
It's
not
not
happening
like
at the
first,
beginning.
yeah, where it's like, oh damn, all right, we'll get a new
It's
one.
like it's almost teasing you. It's like, oh, your show closed, now you get an error.
Yeah.
And I think we'll talk about this. We can talk about it now, but like with games coming out that have dedicated servers, such as Halo, such as Black Ops 3, like Destiny could start losing a good group of their PvP players if shit like this starts happening, like keeps happening.
Yeah. Before we get
Like-
into that, what'd you rank it? Because we both talked about it.
Yeah, I at first, like you said, I hated the map. It's an old map. I mean, it was a PSN exclusive
Did
for
you
the
play any
first
on
year.
Sunday?
No, I did not play any Sunday. I played just Friday night, really.
Yeah.
I didn't get to play any Monday either. I'd probably go a little above a 2, not a 3, maybe a 2, because I did end up liking the map, like you said. At first, you like hate it, and it's kind of random and scattered. But once you figure it out, there are some good. You can pretty much play it how you want to with a good team. But yeah, the error code we got and the trouble I had to deal with, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, shit, we had one game, it wasn't the flawless card, but one game we played a team and they all just ran and jumped off the map every round.
Really?
Yeah, I messaged him and I was like, dude, what are you doing? He was like, so we just needed the coins, and also it gives y'all a win, just paying it forward. Try it sometime with someone. I was like, hell no.
Yeah, no,
Not
I
gonna-
would at least play and
Yeah,
lose.
that's not. I'm never gonna do that. It's just giving up. I don't know, man. I was actually kind of ticked off about that. I was like, what are you doing? Like, let's play.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd probably give it a 2, honestly, because it's really frustrating getting those error codes.
Yeah.
And you've been playing for. I played Friday night from 5 p.m. till like I didn't get an error code till like 2:30 a.m. when we were 8-0.
Yeah.
Like nothing was wrong that
Yeah.
whole time. And why we get to 8-0 and then I get the craziest error code that says I don't even have Xbox Live anymore.
Yeah.
Like I can't just be that random. Like something's got to be screwing with the networks or the systems or servers.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Now on to, you say there's other games coming out, Black Ops 3, Halo, Fallout. You think that Destiny will lose a following? Is that what you're saying?
Do I think they'll lose a following from that?
See, I'm going to disagree. Here's my thing. Because Bungie knows what they're doing.
True.
They're not stupid. They know that Novembers are the big game months. So, one,
Oh,
they
all
know.
the big releases
Yeah.
come out in November.
I bet there's not going to be a DLC before Christmas. I bet they do something, though, before Christmas.
I bet they.
Because that Christmas noob crowd is going to be huge for the game in itself. I mean, even probably just the Taken King coming out is already big for Christmas. Like, people
Yeah.
are already getting, they're like, oh, I want that for Christmas.
Yeah.
And they're waiting for Christmas. So they're going to get that. And then new DLC drops, February-ish, around that area, within a month, give or take a month or two. And it's going to be revamped back up because, I mean, it's the one game that continues other than, like, Black Ops.
Well, and people know that this game's going to be going on for
Right.
years to come.
Yeah.
Where stuff like Call of Duty, Halo, there's a new release every year, every 2 years, where you put a lot of time in the one game, and then by the time, if another game comes out, it's just dead.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
that progress is over.
Yeah, come the start of the new year, most people will be leaving because they'll finish everything they could, and
Yeah.
it's fun for a while, but this is the one game that is continually updating like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Which
So
is cool.
they were not going to lose all that, in my opinion.
I think it'll lose it'll lose the kind of the edges of the crowd. Like it'll lose the really hardcore PvP players that are like doing it, trying to be top in the world or nation. those people will go to Halo or Black Ops. And then I think games like Fallout 4 will lose the really, really hardcore like RPG players who aren't into much of the first-person shooters, but like want a really like grind, want a game that you can like invest in the world. I think Fallout 4 will take those, but I still think that's just kind of taking the edges of the crowd.
Yeah, I mean, I really do think they're gonna do something about like with dedicated servers or something. Like they're gonna have to. They will do something. They know they have to.
Yeah, and they have the money. Yeah. Obviously, I feel like everyone knows that.
What I was saying too was another thing they could do with Eververse, and just besides the emotes, I was gonna say they could do like you saw that video of the customized guns colors.
Oh yeah.
Sell colors.
They could like shaders.
For your weapons, yeah.
Oh, for your weapons.
For your weapons, shaders for your weapons. Like that's something that could help produce income, so we don't have to pay for any more DLCs.
True.
And they can put it towards fixing stuff like this,
Yeah. No, I agree. It's funny that because I feel like when those emotes come out that people have to pay for, like a lot of people are like, if I look on the forums, they're like, don't pay for that, blah blah blah, that's bullshit. Like, and then you go into Destiny, like having that feeling, and every single person in the tower is doing the new dances and the new emotes. Like, and like we dished out, I saw them and dished out $15 on them right away. Like, people buy that stuff, and they just like to complain about it.
It's good that there's incentive that like no more paying for DLCs, Supposedly, but if they do make us pay for DLCs and they've already introduced that, people are gonna blow up. They're gonna figure out a way to not have to pay for DLCs.
Yeah,
they'll have to. Otherwise, it's gonna be just an uproar. It'll be like we paid all this money,
I mean, I think the base majority players of Destiny are still going to be there. Like I bought Halo 5, you sit there and you get Black Ops. Mm-hmm. Like, Halo is not a game, I love Halo, that's where I came from, but it's not a game that's going to take me away from Destiny. Like, it's a game where it's like, oh crap, I really want to play Halo tonight, and I'm going to have a shit ton of fun playing PvP or something, and it's going to be a great break from the world of Destiny, but it's not gonna take me away from like the grind and like the dedication I have towards Destiny.
All right.
So.
Is that it? Do you want to talk about the other one? Or save it?
We can save it.
Let's save it.
All right, we'll save it.
Yeah, save it for week 3.
Those are our thoughts on that stuff. We'd love to hear your comments or thoughts in the comments below, or tweet it at us. Whatever, and if you like the video, please feel free to like it, subscribe to us.
Hit that subscribe.
Hit the subscribe button, yo. And check us out on Twitch too. We stream every week, 3 to 4 times a week. So twitch.tv/OrbyNation. We'd love to see you there. Peace out.
Bye, guys.